Hi, today we are going to see the 42nd Shloka of Vishnu Sahasranamam, recitation and word by word meaning. Vyavasaayo, vyavasthaanah, samsthaanah, sthaanado-dhruvaha, pararddhih, paramaspashtah-thushtah, pushtah, subhekshanaha, vyavasaayo, vyavasthaanah, sthaanado-dhruvaha, pararddhih, paramaspashtah-thushtah, pushtah, subhekshanaha, vyavasaayo, vyavasthaanah, samsthaanah-sthaanado-dhruvaha, pararddhih, paramaspashtah-thushtah, pushtah, subhekshanaha. Now let's see the word by word meaning. Vyavasaayo. Vyavasaayo means the Bhagavan has the power to resolute anything that is happening in this universe. So, Bhagavan is considered to be the epitome of pure wisdom. So, he does not have any doubt in the mind or any unprepared intellect to solve anything. So he is Vyavasaaya. That also means that he is yoga. Yoga means it is a level in which that level can be attained only by constant focus in it. So that level has been attained by Bhagavan, and he has the intellect in which constant focus has been there at a single point, so he can criticize on everything. That means he has a answer for every question. So Bhagavan is also the most example or poise of the intellect, which is attained, which can be attained only by the steady mind and consistent pursuit of yoga. Yoga is something that we have to focus or to concentrate on something without any deviation. So the main reason or main target of this is to attain the goal. As we resolute, that we always try to take the new year resolution, and we try to focus it for some time, but after that slowly we deviate from our focus. So Bhagavan is the only power who has the constant focus on anything, and he can guide a devotee to attain the yoga or attain the constant focus so that they don't deviate from their path of dharma. Vyavasthaanah. Vyavasthaanah means the basis of substratum. Substratum means we always tell that we should always know from where we have come from. Even though when we have achieved a lot of things, we should know our base. So Bhagavan is the very substratum for the entire pluralistic world or the entire universe that he has created. So he decides the laws of action, and he orders the laws of cosmos, and he administers those laws, and he makes sure the path of dharma has been attained. Samsthana. Samsthana means the ultimate authority. Sthana means authority. Samsthana means the ultimate authority. So the ultimate state or ultimate goal or the ultimate target, the ultimate epitome, everything that has been defined to as God, because Bhagavan absorbs everything in him, and he creates a um, new source in the universe with including part of himself. So we are a part of Bhagavan. That's why we have that satvikam in us. Satvikam means without any mixture of uh, other negativities. So in the Satvika mode, we will be always selfless. We always think for others. We always do actions to help others. Our actions, thoughts, mind, everything will be for the others. That's why when you wake up from sleep, that is the best time our mind will be fresh enough. That time our mind will be pure enough. But as the days goes by, we will be always covered with maya and other attachments and other attractions. So those things will add on impurities to our mind, and slowly by the end of late evening we will slowly uh, turn from satvigam to rajogunam. Then after that we have a tendency to reach tamoguna. Rajoguna means you have part of good and part of bad, but the tamogunam is the one guna where you always have all negativities. We all think negativities. Even the positive thing will affect to us as negative. We always, whatever happens, we think that it is all bad. So that guna is tamoguna. So that's why as soon as you wake from sleep, that is the best time we think of Bhagavan. We try to dedicate some seconds to Bhagavan so that we will try to continue to have the Satvikam till the late evening. So in the deep sleep, what happens is that very deep sleep, our soul will be at, detached from the body for some time, and it has a property to go and converse with its mother. Its mother or father, your parent is the Bhagavan himself. That's why we tell that when we are in a very deep sleep, we don't have any dreams. We feel that our mind, body has been so light. And when you wake up, you feel as if it's a new life. You feel so fresh and happy. So that time, what happens is that our soul is integrated and observed to Bhagavan with a tendency to attain all the gunas, good gunas from the Bhagavan. So that's why we always say that a very good sleep is very required for a healthy body. And hours of 8 hours of sleep is the best time you should have for every person, so that when you have the 8 hours you will go into that very deep sleep. That is the time where you are unconscious of what is happening to your soul. sthanado sthanado means Bhagavan always confers the right about. That means he always chooses the right path. There will be different paths to reach Bhagavan. We should choose whatever is apt to us. Some path may be good for your friends or your relatives or your parents or your siblings or your kids, but the same path will not be apt for yourself. So we should choose our right path. Some of them will go through the path of dharma. Some of them will go through the path of bhakti. Some of them will go through the path of karma. So all these paths will ultimately reach Bhagavan. So we should choose whichever is good for us and whichever can be followed to the 100% for us. So Bhagavan has always helped us to kill the bad vasanas, and he has always encouraged to develop the good vasana to us. Sthana means about, and each individual who has jiva in it, that is jivatma in it, is called sthanada. That means Bhagavan always situates in each and every creation in the mind to guide them and to save them from all negativities. That's why whenever you think of Bhagavan, whenever you close and focus to Bhagavan, you feel a great strength in yourself to conquer anything, and you can have a strong mind which will help your body to act on it. Dhruvaha. Dhruvaha. Dhruva means stable, firm. Dhruvaha means one who is very stable. Bhagavan is very firm. He is changeless. Even though all the changes has been happening in and around him, Bhagavan is always changeless. He is imperishable, and he can perish all the other creations, but he himself is imperishable. The body, the mind, the intellect, all are variables and changeable. But Bhagavan has a control over everything. And we can also attain it. We can control our body, we can control our mind, and we can control our intellect as well as we can control our words. But it is not that easy as we say. It takes some time to focus for that. So the consciousness who illuminates everything is nothing but Bhagavan himself, who stays inside our heart. Pararddhih. Pararddhih means Bhagavan is the supreme manifestation. Riddhi means manifestation. And parardhi means parama-ardhi. So, which is above the normal manifestation that we can think of. The glory of Bhagavan is explained in different manifestations. So, you can explain Bhagavan in one way. The glories can be explained in one way, and one of your friend or your relatives can explain the same glory of Bhagavan in another way. So, different manifestation or explanation for the glory of Bhagavan is there, but everything has been explained for the same Bhagavan, Vishnu. So, you can see Bhagavan is as one way, but the other person can see them in another way, but all are explaining the same idea or same Bhagavan. So Bhagavan enjoys when his devotees is describing him in different manifestation. That is, it is equivalent to finding a solution to a problem in maths in different ways. We can reach the answer to different ways, but the answer will be the same. Paramaspashtah. Parama means the eternal. Spashta means clear. So Bhagavan is as the extremely clear answer for everything. He is extremely clear to explain the agitation that he feels or the disturbance that he undergoes when one of the devotees is deviating from the path of dharma. So the only way that you can always follow the path of dharma is through meditation. Meditation is nothing but the way you focus on something, that is even your work. When you are doing something, when you are well focused on it and you are not deviated or diverted for after any other thing, that is the clear or self-evident meaning of spashta. And no experience in the outer world is affected to that person when he is devoted to anything. So when the teacher is explaining to the class any new subject, whatever outside the other class, other students are doing, the teacher does not think of it. The only focus for the teacher is to make sure the topic is understood by the students rather than what is happening in the other class. So the same way, how the teacher is explaining things to the kids, we should be explaining and very clear to the our focus to our work to make sure our body is constantly working towards the meditation or yoga. Tushta. Tushta means ever contented. We always feel unsatisfied even though we have everything. If we have 10, we always think that the 12 is always better. So Bhagavan is always self-contented, satisfied. We always feel that even though we have two legs, two arms, two eyes, two ears, everything, we don't feel happy to what we have. We always think that the other person has more than what we have, and we always strive to get more. So that self satisfaction has to attain by our soul. We should think that we are in a good position now. We are in a self contented position right now because Bhagavan has given the whatever we need for now. We have to overcome what we do not have in a way that we should work for it. But we should not feel discouraged. We should not feel sad. We should not feel disappointed. So, whatever the boons or fruit or flower or whatever blessings that Bhagavan has given us, whatever love that we are achieving from our family, from our kids, from our parents, from our friends, from our society, from our relatives, all needs to be cherished rather than we are waiting for the love or affection from someone who do not care for us. We always try to go behind them. So what Bhagavan is telling that we should be self-satisfied because at one point this soul will be detached from our body and it will go at that time that soul should be self-satisfied so that it can enter the Vaikuntham. So the pure consciousness in us, it should not have any negativity in it. That awareness should come to each and every creation. So that most vivid, extremely clear thing that we should be self-satisfied. And that sense of imperfection or incompleteness should not be there. We should have a feel of blissfulness that our Supreme Bhagavan has given this much blessing to us in this tough world. We are able to conquer something. We are able to overcome our difficulties and reach to a place we have, and we should be self proud of it. Pushtah. So, pushtah means Bhagavan is full. That means he is full in intelligence. He is full in thoughts. He is full in knowledge. He is full in action. That means he is ever full. He does not want more. He is up to the point where everything has been completed. So what we have to think is we are never full. We have to keep on learning. We should have a mind to keep on acquiring knowledge even from a newborn, that they will teach us something new every day. So we should have a habit to be ready to learn something every day. Subhekshanaha. Subhekshana means all suspicious gaze. Subhekshana. Kshana means the gaze or that one look or one way when you see things. That look is gaze. Subhekshana means the auspicious gaze. That means Bhagavan's one look to the devotees will give you all the fortune. Just his one gaze is enough for a devotee to attain everything, peace, prosperity, and all the happiness in the world. He will reach to a bliss and where he doesn't need anything more. That will be enough for us. That can be attained only Bhagavan's one single gaze. And that vasanas, all the negative vasanas which can be destroyed by Bhagavan's one look. And we have a very much great even to go towards the path of dharma that can be fulfilled only with the help of Bhagavan. And we need to have a sound body, mind, and intellect. That means good thoughts, so that we can act on it. So for that, what the main thing a devotee should know is to have a constant focus and true devotions to Bhagavan. That will guide him and he will be blessed with peace, prosperity, and happiness by Bhagavan. Vyavasayo, vyavasthaanah, samsthaanah, sthaanado-dhruvaha, pararddhih, paramaspashtah-thushtah, pushtah, subhekshanaha, vyavasaayo, vyavasthaanah, samsthana, sthaanado-dhruvaha, pararddhih, paramaspashtah-thushtah, pushtah, subhekshanaha, vyavasaayo, vyavasthaanah, samsthana, sthaanado-dhruvaha, pararddhih, paramaspashtah-thushtah, pushtah, subhekshanaha. Thank you.